This is the help video for Chapter 8, Problem Solve 2, the Managing Inventory and Sales at Marshall's Music Store. So the first thing that you need to know is that there's two database files that you need to download. The Music Store, which is the main file, and then there's a transactions database that you need to download. But for to start, we're going to work with the Music Store. So download both of them, but open up the Music Store. So we're done with one. Create an outer join. Okay, that means that we're going to have to change that connector line based on table album and table purchase details that display the artist ID and album name. Then add a new field called sales volume that calculates the total quantity of all albums sold. All right, so let's just kind of work through this. And so we're going to build a query in Design View. We want table album and table purchase detail. Close that up. Okay. We're then going to open this up. Okay, so we have our two tables in there. So now we need to bring down the fields. So artist ID and album name. So the two fields that we want here are from the album table, but we need purchase because of this new field, right? So we have our artist ID and album name in there. Now we want to put a new field that we're going to zoom that's going to be called sales volume, right? And that sales volume is going to be the total quantity. So we want quantity in here. Okay. So right now, if I run it, I get every artist, album name, each sale, I guess, would be listed there, right? The purchase details. But we want, right here, you got to hone in on this word, total quantity. So remember, when we want totals, we have to put in our total row, right? That's one of the trigger words that we know, where it says total or aggregate or group. We know those words we need to put in that total row. Okay, trying to get this so it's a little better. Okay, so we have this. And all we want to do, we are grouping by artist and album name, but in sales volume, we want to sum it, right? Because it says total. So now if I run it, I'm going to get a total for each album by the artist, that artist, right? So here, if you look at the black keys, there's two different Kings of Leon, two different ones, total sales, okay, which is good. That's great. We've got that far. But then if we need to go back to the beginning of this, it says outer join, because it says make sure that all albums, regardless of whether any have been sold. Well, I only see the ones that are sold. So that's where we need to come back and double click on the line that connects it and change it from an inner to an outer. And you just need to read, we want to include all the albums, whether there was any sales. So we're going to click on 2. Okay. Our line changes. We got the arrowhead now. Now if I run it, the Black Keys have 3 in there. Magic Potion currently had no sales, right? But it's showing up on the results set because we made that an outer join and said, hey, show all the albums. Doesn't matter if they have sales or not. So let's go ahead and save this. And we're going to do that. And we're good.